Hey, welcome to a ride this beautiful Easter Sunday today. My whānau and I have been out at Taharoa for the weekend, celebrating my son's 4th birthday and also celebrating Easter, taking the opportunity that we had to have an extra long weekend. So my wife rode out here a couple of days ago and she's kind enough to let me ride home and record the ride. So I'm real excited for that. I'm normally riding with other people or riding with my wife on longer journeys, and so this is the longest one that I would have done alone. When it's not even that long, it's only 100 k's or so, but yeah, really looking forward to just 100 k's and myself and the bike, and seeing where my skill level is and getting my confidence up and seeing how the bike handles. But yeah, keen as for this, and thanks for joining in. I love riding in groups, and I love riding with my wife, but I also love riding alone as well. It's pretty cool just having music in your ears and just listening to the engine and just zoning out and being able to go as hard or as slow as you feel like going at the time. So yeah, I'm happy as to be riding home today, and it's actually a nice day. I'm not too sure what's going on with the camera settings. Still have to kind of get better with that and play with the camera. You can see how bright it is where the sun is, and the sky is just white, so probably too much exposure or something like that, but I'll just keep playing with it, and hopefully in my next few videos you can see that it gets better and better. It's also a bit hard with the changing weather and different lighting during the days to know exactly what settings to put it on. But the main thing is you can see where I'm going and you can see me, and so yeah, able to upload another video and do some talking over it and show you this beautiful country of New Zealand. It's such a nice place to ride around. Definitely haven't even ridden many roads, but all the roads that I have ridden and have driven around a lot of New Zealand as well. It's just such a nice place to ride and nice place to drive, and can't wait to go check out all these other spots that I haven't been to before. But daylight savings is just finished, so the days are a little shorter. The sun's out for less, so yeah, trying to make the most of it. It's real enjoyable for me riding on these country roads where there's not much traffic, and just being able to take in the scenery and enjoy the bike and enjoy this lifestyle. Yeah, there's lots of places that riding a motorbike can take you, and oh man, this is one of the worst roads that I've ever been on. This one here, it's a big hill that I'm not too quite sure what they were thinking when they sealed this road, but you can see me bouncing up and down, bouncing all around. Normally when we come out this way, we avoid this road. We go a dirt track, gravel track road around, but obviously can't do that on a bike. It's about 10 or 11 k's just worth of thick gravel, so had to rough it out today on the bike, this hill, and yeah, it's just throwing me around. It was almost feeling like I was in motocross or something. I'm just hoping that the bike suspension's gonna last, and yeah, it's a bit of a climb as well, but it's heaps of fun still. And yeah, I'm sure there's worse roads out there, but I definitely haven't been on any worse ones in a car or on my bike yet. So just trying to take it smoothly and take the best lines that I can see, but it seems like doesn't matter which line I take, it's going to be bumpy either way. Yeah, it seems to go on forever. If you weren't familiar with this road, coming down it, yeah, it really will get you by surprise. There's a few signs, but none of the signs can prepare you for the amount of bumps and just dips and drops and angles that this road takes you on. So if you do ever come this way, just be very cautious and try and go at a slow speed. You'll figure it out pretty quickly though, because especially if you're towing something, things just start getting thrown around. But yeah, I'm happy to finally have made it to the top of the road, and just be able to continue to enjoy the ride now, knowing that that's the worst part. And yeah, I've made a few purchases in the recent past. One of them has been getting a quad lock for the bike, and man, the quad lock has just been such a game changer, especially for when going on trips to places that I've never been before, or just when I'm wanting to create a route that I've never been before. It's so handy having the phone right in front of you and the maps out telling you where to go. Before that, I just would have the phone in my pocket and have Google Maps on in my AirPods or something, and just having the maps tell me where to go. But it's so much better actually having the phone there in front. I'm sure most people that I've seen have had quad locks or another type of phone mount holder on their bike. It just makes it so much better as well when you get a message or get a call or want to do something. Your phone's right there and you don't need to get it out of your pocket to see who's calling you or who's texting you or something like that. Although being on a bike, one of the good things is not actually being on your phone, but it is good just having it there, especially for when someone is trying to get a hold of you or when you need to skip the next track. Because I've just got my AirPods connected at the moment and music playing. It's quite annoying too with AirPods. I'm trying to save money for a good comms kit. I've heard Cardo is one of the best ones, but I need two, one for myself and one for my wife, and the one that I'm looking at is about $1,500. So yeah, that's a insane price to have to pay for some music and some comms and a helmet. So what I actually did this weekend, I went on Temu and I did find some that had decent enough reviews. They were $60 for two, so those are in the mail at the moment, and I'll be waiting for those, and when I get them I'll trial them out and I'll do a review on them, and yeah, see what the comparison between a $60, well actually it'll be $30 unit versus a $700 or $800 unit. Yeah, if you got any experience with either Cardo or Sena or any other type of comms and you can recommend one, let me know, because I am going to upgrade eventually. I'm not expecting this Temu one to be of the greatest quality, but you never know, it might be good enough that I'll just end up keeping it and replacing them when they break, or I might actually upgrade to one of the more well-known brands. I'm loving these roads right here. There's a beautiful view off to my right, kind of looks over a harbour, the Kawhia harbour, but I'm loving these windy roads. One thing that I'm noticing that is different about these winding roads on my wife's Harley versus my older sport bike is how it handles. The Harley's all good, it's handling all good. It's got enough power and speed for me around here, around the windy bits. But the main thing is the leaning angle that I can get to on a sports bike. It's a bit higher and your lean angle is a lot greater. So with this Harley here, I'm kind of going around corners, and once or twice on this trip the foot peg actually hit the ground, and when it hits the ground it kind of bumps back up and gives you a big fright, and it kind of puts me off. So I might be steering to the right and then my right peg will hit the ground, and then it'll bump my bike back up to the left and a bit straight again, and so it can be pretty dangerous, I suppose. But that's one of the main things that I'm experiencing at the moment, and it's kind of just reiterating to me the reason why I do want both. I want a sports bike for these kind of twists and windy roads, and then I'll be keen as for a cruiser, a lowrider S, for kind of more straight roads or around town driving or something like that. But yeah, man, this is so much fun, and what a beautiful sight. Beautiful views. Got the bay, the harbour to my left, rolling around here, and I'm quite familiar with these roads. I've driven back and forth from my house out here many times, but this is the first time on a bike, and I can tell you right now it is so much better on a bike. Just look at that. On a bike, man, it just doesn't feel boring. Riding around. It's so much fun, and there's just so much to keep you occupied. You're just constantly scanning the environment, constantly looking at the views, constantly looking at the corners and trying to gauge how fast you should be going and how much lean you can do on each of the corners. But yeah, it's so much fun. If you haven't really gone out yet and tackled some corners, don't be afraid. Just go at your own pace. You're able to ride your own ride, and over time your confidence will grow and your speed will grow also. So if you think you're too slow or it's too scary, just everything is until you do it and it becomes familiar. So get out there, give it a go, and you'll be sweet. The more you do it, the better you'll become. And I'm now 3 months into riding, and man, it's so fun, so cool. I never thought I would have been riding around these areas, and just being able to ride in this place with the sun right in front of me, beautiful day, good tunes going. Just can't get over how nice this view is. Every time I come past here, it's just so nice. When it's low tide, it's a different story. It looks a little bit muddy and yuck, but high tide, it's beautiful. Can't beat it. I just purchased me a new pair of jeans. They were off Marketplace, so not a brand new pair, but new to me. And it's something I've been wanting to purchase for a while, is some riding jeans. So I was able to score some Dragon jeans, which are Kevlar fabric inside them. So it kind of helps with, if you are to come off, they're supposed to be quite abrasion resistant. You're supposed to be able to slide quite a while in them without them tearing and without your skin getting all ripped up. But I found some on Marketplace for $20, so I knew I couldn't let that opportunity slide. So I went and picked those up, and it just gives a bit of peace of mind as well when you're riding around, that if stuff does happen, or if you do happen to come off, then you'll have a little bit of protection there. I'm wanting to upgrade all my gear. I don't have any boots or any riding shoes at the moment. Would be real keen on some shoes, some riding shoes that have some ankle support there. I've seen some Alpine style ones. They seem to be pretty cool. They look alright. Look like you can wear them, get away without them looking like big boots. And I probably would wear those on a Harley. But then when I do get a sports bike, I would be keen for some actual proper boots. And I don't know, I tend to like the Alpine Stars gears the most. They do seem to be quite expensive though, so I might have to sort of settle for something else. And also looking for some more road gloves. I've got some gloves, some Harley ones, but looking to upgrade my gloves as well. These ones are kind of starting to rip now, but that's kind of me. Gone through the Bay Area, so now it's mostly just a bit more winding roads through the forest, and some nice twists coming up ahead. And I was able to get home from this trip in about an hour in total. Normally it'll take us about hour 40 or nearly 2 hours to drive out here in our truck, but that's also with driving pretty slow with the kids, and sometimes they get car sick, and full load of gear behind us, and sometimes a trailer too. So but it's been cool as coming out on the bike. haven't passed too many cars. I did pass a few cars on this trip, and yeah, on a motorcycle there's every single spot pretty much is an overtaking spot, so you don't get held up for very long. It's real cool. But yeah, thanks for watching to the end, guys. Can't believe we're at half 100 views, half 100 subscribers already, 52. I appreciate everyone who's watching. I appreciate everyone who's commenting as well. And yeah, hopefully I can keep getting better and better. Thanks heaps for watching, guys.